Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mary, and I want to thank my subscribers for continuing to be here with me, and I appreciate all your comments and your thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. And for those of you that are just finding me, I hope you enjoy the content, and I hope you will like and subscribe also. Today I had a question for Spirit, and it's about family. You know, I know we all have our, we have our families that we belong to, or that we were born into, and that kind of thing. And we all have our different experiences with our families. And so it's been weighing heavily on my mind because of my experiences with my family, to read some cards. We have to remember that Spirit is here for us, and that Spirit is listening to us. And I want to make sure that with my channel that I am giving you information that will help you, not just political things and things about celebrities, but also things that's going to help you along your journey. Okay, and so I did throw the cards on family. Anyway, this is what I got, guys. It's really exciting. Okay, so I knew that Spirit was listening to me when the first two cards that came up was Father of Cups and Mother of Swords. Now, of course, we know it takes father and a mother to make a family, and it was like Spirit is directing me in the background of it. Also, it's not just here you go, this is the meaning of family. I'm getting the backstory. So we have the father and the mother, and we have the father. The father came first, the father that hunts that mother, right? And you can see here with that red beak, I'm assuming that he's leading, he's going in a direction of that mother. And as a matter of fact, that's the way it came up. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with those two cards. And here's the Mother of Swords. In this card, there she is. She's looking. I'm going to say this is the womb, and she's waiting to get that. You know, this is a body to me. This is like a body, the arms, the head. You know, that kind of thing, or a semblance of it. You know, so she's waiting for maybe to be impregnated. Okay? Then the next two cards that I got from Spirit was, this is called the Two of Pentacles. And Two of Pentacles is all about balance. And we can see here that I am getting a sense that the sperm and egg are meeting there. An eternal meeting, and in order to form this butterfly, of course, it has to go into that cocoon first. It has to meet and go into that cocoon first before it can start that. Then we have the sun, which is telling me in that backstory that sperm and egg have met, and then there's light. Let there be light. Okay, so they have met, and light is shown on that sperm and egg, and and there's this burst of energy that brings these two together, and there's light. Let there be light. Okay, then the next two cards that I have is the Mother of Wands and the seven of Pentacles. Now, wands are all about action. So this is when this mother, she's protecting. She is protecting the eggs or egg that is in her womb. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about watching the growth. This is about watching the growth of those eggs, okay, or that egg, but it's all about growth. The next two cards I have here is the Mother of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Okay? Now this Mother of Pentacles, this is showing me here that Mother is protecting the newborn child. Okay? Because Pentacles, Pentacles are all about the material things. So here this is the planting and the watching the material thing grow. This is the Mother of Pentacles. Now she's watching over that child that has come about. Okay, and this to me is that child. That child, you see the branches that are, you know, all leading back and forth here, and there is that consciousness. To me, that consciousness of that child, and even though that child, this is about the family that this child was born into. As you can see, there's plenty of wands that are coming out from within, and in the middle there is that consciousness. So this is the connection to me of being connected to the many ancestors. Okay? And then we have the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is all about, sometimes it's about not being appreciative or maybe being disappointed, and you're thinking about doing things another way. And as you can see, that one cup there, the mouse has the tail around just that one cup. Now what's happened is there's been some disappointment there, and they're leaving. They're not paying attention to this one cup of blessing that's there. And I think that a lot of times we do that. We get disappointed about something, and we forget about all the other good things that came along. Okay, and then I have the Six of Cups here, and this is the Six of Cups. Now, this is all about giving and receiving. And as you can see, as above, so below. There's a tree there. This is all the vines that the tree has come up from. So the ancestors has given us all of this knowledge and what we need in order to come above and grow into ourselves. Okay. Next card I have up here is the Devil, and the Devil, to me, can mean addictions or being not wanting to let some things go. And I think that's what happens within our family when we're born into family. Sometimes we don't want to let that go. We want to just hang on to it no matter what. No matter what's going on in the family, you just want to hang on because that's what you're used to. That's what your habit. That's what you're addicted to. And we do that to ourselves. We are the devil within our lives because we don't want to let go of some things. And sometimes that can even be family. So this is what Spirit is giving me. Okay, and then we have the Son of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. So sometimes you see how this animal here is just still. Looks like a deer with antlers, but it's just still. And sometimes we have to get still, try to figure out what's going on within us as related to the family. So Spirit is saying, you know, I know you're addicted to this, and this is what you're used to and everything, but get still for a moment. And this is the Eight of Pentacles, and this is all about being entrapped, feeling entrapped. Now, okay, again, this is in your mind. You feel like you're entrapped. You're in this family. You gotta follow the rules of this family. You gotta do as this family says do. And sometimes it leaves us feeling trapped, unable to escape. We close our eyes. We just, you know, we've created this entrapment. All the webs going here, there, and everywhere. We've created this, and we're committed to trap ourselves, and we're not looking at the big picture. Okay, and we're still talking about family here, guys. Next up, Spirit said, okay, So yeah, you're feeling this way, but you've been trapped yourself. There's a light there. You can just climb up and go out of that. You can get out of it. Just go to the light, as they say. Okay, and then of course when we try to do that, this is the Five of Wands, and fives are all about chaos and turmoil and that kind of thing. Well, when you try to do your own thing, sometimes within a family, if things are not as everybody, you know, as maybe that devil has told us, this devil that I talked about here, you know, you're a creature of habit. If your habits change as pertaining to this family, and you decide, well, I'm not going to let that devil rule me. I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to do my own thing. This is what happens. You run into a lot of chaos, and there's a lot of it's not really big fights, or you know, just that it's people are you get a lot of different kinds of energies coming at you, because you're not that in that habitual position anymore. You decided you're going to step out, so there's a lot of that going on. Okay, and of course we have the moon here, and we all have our family secrets. We all know what's you know, as a child maybe, what's happened in our family, why we are the way we are, why family members are the way they are, and that kind of thing. And this is also can be about, it's about secrets, but it can also be about deceit and you know, things that are happening that have happened that we don't want to talk about anymore, or we want to sweep under the rug and act like you know, everything was roses. But this moon here tells me that there's been, you know, maybe some deceit in the family and that kind of thing, and we're trying to keep some things hidden. Okay, and as we do that, of course there's going to be heartbreak. We're going to break somebody's heart in the family, or somebody's going to break our heart. So that is something. This is the three of swords, which is all about heartbreak, failure. You know, how people are taking things that have happened. Okay, and then we have the seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands, as I said, are all about action. Okay, so here we go. 6 wands here, the 7th wand here, with the fire lit. This wand, you know, wants to do something. It wants to go somewhere. It wants to be something different than these wands. Okay, so it's on fire, and it's going into the light, which can be a problem at times. Okay, and then we have the nine of wands. This is about movement. So you decided to move away from these secrets. You're moving pretty quickly there. I'm sorry. This is the daughter of swords, and swords are all about the intellect. And there is going to be, you know, during this whole journey that you've taken here throughout the family, there may be some issues, some news that comes that maybe sparks your intellect, and you have to make a decision. There's something that's, you know, decisive that you have to look at. So somewhere along the line here, we get this feeling that, okay, I have to make a decision about things. Swords are about truth, and, you know, I'm getting a feeling this is about the truth of your consciousness. Eventually, that daughter of swords gets that consciousness that says, okay, I have to make some decisions. Okay? And then next I have the 5 of Pentacles. This is about feeling like you've been left out in the cold, that you're on your own. You don't know what to do next. You can see here that the rose was here, but then here you go. You've left the vine, you know, and you're out on your own. Of course, you find out that being out there on your own, sometimes it causes a burden. You know, it's a heavy burden for you, and you have to maneuver your way through all of this, again, to the light. There's a burden there, but when we come to the 10 to 10s, the number 10s, we're coming to the end of something. So, you've been burdened maybe throughout the whole thing concerning your family, and you're getting to the end of it. There's the light right there. Okay, and then the next thing we have here is the Magician. And of course, the Magician tells us that we have everything we need. We have everything we need to progress, to do what we need to do. So, Spirit is saying, hey, I've given it all to you. I've given it all to you. Now it's time for you to decide what you're going to do. Okay, and then next is the Judgment card. And to me, judgment it's not about people judging us one way or the other, but it's about even us judging ourselves. And if we do the right thing, here we go. We can fly away. This is what this is all about, is going to that light, as I said here, and we're going to leave this behind, because you know what, we came here. Spirit is saying we came here on our own to do our own thing. It's not like you forget your family, but you don't have to be so connected that you're not shining your light, and until you realize that, you're going to be stuck. So this is what Spirit is saying is, okay, it's time to fly away. And this is a card that I got at the bottom of the deck, which is the Fool, which is the number 0, which brings us right back to taking a leap of faith. As you can see there, the bird is on the limb there, and like he's gonna fly off or jump off, or maybe for the first time. You got to take that leap of faith. But that's that's the story from the beginning that Spirit gave him. But then I wanted to draw like an oracle card to get some more information, to get deeper. And of course, guess what I drew? The hollow bone. Teachable. You remember the first thing I said was I wanted to know about the spiritual meaning of family. And we come here. The family is to teach us. It's to teach us things. And this is what that hollow bone, teachability, means. Let me just read a little bit to you. Teachability, humility, being empty so that the wind of Spirit can breathe through you. And that's how I feel that what Spirit is saying. You got to let go. You got to be that hollow bone so that Spirit can breathe through you. You have to be, your family was here to teach you to a certain point, but then you got to be the one to jump off. You got to be the one to jump off that limb. Don't be held back from letting your light shine. Don't be held back from letting your light shine. And it says that the hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty to your notions of who you are. To check your ego at the door and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. You are being called to practice humility. It says, hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play you like a flute. You will learn the language of the squall and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There is an important communication waiting for you. Hollow bone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your opinion, not what you have read in sacred books or holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life and as important as the brightest sun. Okay, so I wanted to go a little farther, guys. Just hang with me for just another moment. And I did pull a rune. Okay, and that rune is about breakthrough and transformation. Okay, so this particular rune is called Degas. It says here is the final rune belonging to the cycle of initiation. Drawing Degas often signals a major shift or breakthrough in the process of self-change, a complete transformation in attitude at a 180-degree turn. For some, the transition is so radical that they are no longer able to live the ordinary life in the ordinary way. Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although not from the present vantage point predictable. In each life, there comes at least one moment which, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Rely, therefore, on radical trust, even though the moment may call for you to leap empty-handed into the void. With the rune, your warrior nature reveals itself. With this rune, your warrior nature reveals itself. Okay, guys, so from this reading, as I said, Spirit understood exactly what I was asking for. It gave me the beginning, the father and mother, the sperm, the getting to know yourself, the entrapment, the releasing, the magician, to go out on your own. It gave me the reason that we are born into these certain families, or we are connected to certain families. It's all about being the teachable moment. We are to learn, and then we are to go out on our own. It's no need to try to stay connected in a sense that you feel that you have to be there and stay habitual to what you've grown up or grown into. Sometimes we need to be that fool and take that we need to take that leap of faith. And it doesn't matter that family doesn't respect what we're doing. You know why? Because we're all on our own journey. We're all on our own journey. And I hope that this has helped someone and some of you. And I'm starting another website to another channel to help with deciphering this kind of thing. I don't know if you know this, but I am also an artist, and we have to start digging into the I am of ourselves, to that consciousness of I am. And if you guys are interested in that new channel, in which we will be working on some ways of expressing the I am self, put something in the comments below and let me know that you are interested in that kind of thing, because I think with everything that's going on today, that we need to kind of release. We need to let go of a lot of things. We need to follow our own consciousness. This is the consciousness that's given to us. It's what we need to rely on. God, the higher self, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, has given us this ability to the one thing that we can kind of control, because we can't control anything else. We can't control family. We can't control the way people feel about us. The only thing we can control is ourself, our mind. You know, if we can get a grasp on how to do that, then, you know, we'll be better off. So I am going to be starting the channel, and it's going to involve art, and I want you guys to join me and to help express what you're feeling. And let me know if this resonates with you. If you are interested, please leave me a comment below so that I will know how you're feeling about that kind of thing. And I thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.